Hey, it's Marcus. If there is an afterlife, would that mean that there is a designer of life? If there is a God and created it all, and that he saw that it was good, then why is the world such a cold place? This is the most asked question in my life. But if you ask me that today, I would probably say, can I take you on an adventure with me? But for me to take you on this adventure, I would want you to visualize the following. Pick out a time in your life that you remember you were happy and appreciated life to the fullest. Now mix that feeling with the following described image in your mind: the forests of the world and all the life therein, and the sea and its life, and the birds, love, and the miracle of being born. Don't you want to love that creation? So here's the thing. If I would take you on this adventure, you would have to remember that feeling. Because that is the place I want to take you to. I'm going to have to explain a lot of factors that ain't pretty in this world. So I want you to keep that in the back of your mind, that we are discussing next level spiritual awareness, which does come with emotions and empathy. Because without that, the things that I would want to communicate with you couldn't be all rational, perceived. Just as love isn't just a word. A part of that is the understanding that it has been evil that wanted to rebel all against all that was good. And so humanity has become a victim of that. Because if they would know, they wouldn't be doing what they are doing right now. If people knew what the frequency of hate and fear would be doing to them, and what they are doing to each other with it, they wouldn't be doing what they are doing right now. It's evil who made it all go bad, through people. And somehow, after so much time, we are still killing each other in horrific ways, with wars. To do this and to have the power and have the love for money to gain more power is something that can't be done with love. Making war and killing thousands of lives can be done with love. Destroying the world with pollution or killing off chains of species on this planet ain't showing Mother Earth any love. Love is about carrying each other and to be good to all life on this planet. To respect life for what it is. It is beautiful. That is what it is. How come that it isn't loved like it should be loved? And then people like to point their finger at the ones in power and say, but we can help this problem. We are not in power. We don't create all these problems. They do. Why should I be accountable for what other people do? Is that so? So if everybody is pointing towards who is to blame, where do you end up pointing to? So then people blame God for what evil has done over here, And most will refuse to look in the mirror and acknowledge that they are one, part of the problem, and two, if they think they are not, they are still letting the ones in power who show loyalty to evil to do what they are doing. By only pointing to them and say, I didn't do all of this. Now raise your hand if you are having trouble holding on to that feeling of love for all kinds of life. See, this is life. Life is a struggle to make it into the afterlife if you want the afterlife to be good for you. Because one way or the other, you already live eternal. The question is, where are you going to live for eternity?